So, you're the punk I've heard about.
Bruh.
Hey, what's up guys, Radku here, back with another Yu-Gi-Oh video, and today is going to be Punk. Now, I've had my eye on this deck for a while now. Ever since it was released, I just absolutely loved the artwork on these cards, even if I didn't exactly like the name. I'm looking at you, Zeamin. But basically, this deck has an amazing playstyle of being able to abuse Halka-Fibrax while actually having unique Halk combos, like decks like Infernoble Knight and Magic Key, which allows this deck to go through some insane combo lines that wouldn't be evident on first glance. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. Starting things off, I play 3 copies of Noah Punk Zeamin. Now, this card's name was very unfortunate in the original version, so I'm not going to mention it. But this card is absolutely insane. It allows you to pay 600 life points to add a Punk monster from deck to hand. Now, this is technically a 1.5 card combo. This and Foxy Tune are both 1-card combos, allowing you to gain access to multiple negates and / disruptions. So this card allows you to pay 600 life points just to add any Punk monster that if it's sent to the graveyard, you can target a Punk you control and gain 600 attack. I don't really care about the second effects because they're all pretty much useless, so I'm not going to go over them. But this card is a 1-card combo along with Foxy Tune, so it's just really, really, really good. So then I play 3 copies of Shark. I don't know how to pronounce half of these cards' names, so I'm not going to. This one you can pay 600 life points to fusion summon a Punk monster, and then you can, on your opponent's turn, you can pay 600 life points to Quick Sync. So that's really, really good. I think this is one of the few main deck cards that allow you to Quick Sync, aside from that one Synchron card. So essentially, this card allows you to do most of your combos, because any way to get to Rising Carp allows you to go through your full combo, which is just really, really good. So this card is one of your best starters. This, and this are all starter cards. Because if you have any of these, plus like an extra card, with this one you need another Punk monster, but with either of these two you just need a discard, you can go full combo, which is really, really crazy. Then I play 3 copies of Madam Spider. This card just searches traps and is really good. I play 2 copies of Lagone. So this card just searches spells, and the spells are really bad in this deck, but I play 1 because you like to get that extra add. Plus, the discards are really good for things like Mechabud because it gives you access to another spell negate, and I'll explain how you use these cards later. I played 3 copies of Foxy Tune and 3 copies of Ogre Dance. I kind of want to play 2 copies of Ogre Dance just because too many of them makes you brick. But the thing is that the fact that it needs a discard means that if you draw multiple of either of these, it's fine because you can just discard the other one, or you contribute a Punk monster to just summon it, which is really, really good. This allows for insane plays, and this boosts consistency. Well, this is just an amazing starter. So then, for the hand traps, I play 3 copies of Ash, 2 copies of Ghost Ogre, and 3 copies of Imperm. These are just really good hand traps right now. Ash is just generically good, and Ghost Ogre is a really good meta call right now. Like, surprisingly good, because this allows you to play around most of the top decks right now. It allows you to play around decks like Phantom Knight. It allows you to play around Sword Soul really, really well. And it even allows you to play around Tri-Brigade in many situations. And plus, the fact that this card is an E-Tele target makes it that much better as just another extender in your combo. So then I play 1 copy of Duckbot 001, 1 copy of Colt Wing, and 1 copy of Catch Eve level 2. This card is really, really good, and it's kind of like, for those of you who've been on my channel before, the Adamantipator Researcher of the deck, where it's technically a pseudo brick, but if you open it, you just search another card off of it, like instead of searching it with Gallon Granite like you would with Adamantipator Researcher, you search this with Cupid Pitch, which all of your Punk monsters have 600 defense, meaning that they're all targets to search off of Cupid Pitch, meaning that even if you draw this, Cupid Pitch will never be dead, which is absolutely insane. Then I play one Psychic Tracker and one Psychic Wielder, just because of the fact that these are extenders. I kind of want to play 2 Tracker just because it's a non-tuner, but I like to play the Wielder just because of the fact that if you have stuff like Foxy Tune on the field, you can use this to extend farther, plus they're E-Telly targets. So speaking of which, I play 3 copies of E-Telly. This card is also a 1-card starter. This deck has 3 different 1-card starters, and then multiple different combos to get into your 2 to 3 card combos, and they each get better, which is absolutely insane. I'll show off 2 combos later on, but the deck is just so crazy. I play 1 copy of Crash Beat. This card is really good, is what I would say if all of the Punk card spells weren't absolute dog water. Like this card, if your opponent activates a card or effect that targets a Punk, you can destroy a card your opponent controls. That's really situational, and half the time you don't even use it. So mainly what you're going to do is you're going to search it off of Wagon and then not use it. You're just going to hold it in your hand as a negate for Mechaba, which is fine, but this card is just really bad. But I play 1 of them just because you like the plus you get off of it. I played 3 copies of Polymerization because Poly plus any Punk monster, any 2 Punk monsters is also full combo. Like this deck just has so many ways into your combo, and it's just so consistent that like it's just insane. Because any way into your Rising Carp is full combo. Then I play 3 copies of Imperm, of course, and then I play, for the rest of the traps, 2 copies of Dangerous Gabu and 1 copy of Nashawari Surprise. So Gabu is a negate, and then if you control a Punk card, you get to gain life points equal to the attack of the monster you negated, which is actually really good because of how steep the life point costs end up getting into your combos, because you have to pay upwards of 2,500 life points in order to get your combos going. So the fact that you can use these to gain back life points, and then Nashawari, if you don't control a Punk monster, you can destroy a set card your opponent controls, and then you can target face-up cards if you control a Punk monster. This can allow your opponent's like field spells to miss timing, it can destroy monsters, but it can also destroy spells and traps, which means it's really good. I only play 1 copy of this because I like Gabu a little bit better, because it's just better for the playstyle, but Nashawari allows you to just do a lot of crazy things, and the fact that it's searchable off a spider means that you only need 1. So then for the extra deck, I play 2 copies of Rising Carp. This card is amazing. You contribute this card, special summon 2 Punk monsters with different names from your hand or deck, except level 8s. So this is really, really, really good. This allows you to get access to all of your Punk monsters and allows for insane, insane combo plays. Because any way into Halka Fibrax is a full combo for this deck, as long as you can get a little bit of setup beforehand, which means literally get any Punk monster in grave, summon Halk, and then you're good. Like, that's all the setup you need, which is absolutely insane. I play 1 copy of Invoked Mechaba and 1 copy of Raijin. You get to summon either of these depending on your combo. If you start with the 3-card combo, or the 2-card combo, you have to summon Raijin, and then if you do the 1-card combo, you have to summon Mechaba because of certain situations that I'll show you later. But the 1-card combo actually still gets a ton of mileage, so the 3-card combo allows you to get a little bit more disruption than just the Mechaba, which is why it's considerably better. Then I play 1 copy of Albion the Branded Dragon. This card is part of your 2-card combo. I keep saying 2-3, it's a 2-card combo and a 1-card combo, like including a discard. So either way, you have to you get to summon this in your combo, and you actually use it later on. Then I play 1 copy of Hulk and 1 copy of Auroradon. These are both really good cards and allow this deck to do what it does. I play 1 copy of Cupid Pitch, 1 copy of Boral Savage, 1 copy of Baron. You often don't summon Baron, but Boral you really summon, or you summon pretty often. You play 1 copy of Metal Marcher because this is actually a deck that can use it even without Link Cross. I play 1 copy of Dawn Dragster for something that you can pivot into depending on how you get disrupted. 1 copy of Muddy Mud Dragon. This is part of your combo to summon your invoked cards. And then 2 copies of Amazing Dragon. If you do your 1-card combo, this card is really good for follow-up. If you do your 2-card combo, this allows you to set up 4 return to hands, which is absolutely insane. I can't remember the terminology. I think it's like spin or something. But either way, that's really good. So that is it for the deck. Let's go into those combos. Okay, so this is your one card combo involving Foxy Tune. I usually say this is your basic one card combo, but no, this combo is far from basic. And keep in mind that you can go full combo with Foxy Tune, you can go full combo with Zeman, and you can go full combo with your E-Telly, which means that this deck becomes hyper consistent. So starting off, you're going to use the effect of Foxy Tune, discard any card you have in your hand to summon the Zeman from deck. Use the effect of Zeman. I forgot to discard the Foxy Tune, just give it a sec. Search for the shark, then I discarded the Foxy Tune, just ignore that. Normal summon the shark, use the effect to fusion summon into your Rising Carp. Use the effect of Carp tributing itself to summon out the two that you haven't used from deck. So that's Wagon and Madam Spider. These two are really good, and this allows you to go plus really well. You'll use the effect of both of them, paying 1200 life points to search out your Crash Beat and your Dangerous Gabu. This allows you to set up a negate through Dark Ruler either way, plus this gives you fodder for your invoked Mechaba. You'll use them both to link summon into Halka Fibrax. Use the effect of Halk, summon out the 001. Then link for Auroradon. Use the effect of Auroradon, summon your 3 tokens. Then use the effect of 001, summoning it from grave. Then linking Synchro to for Cupid Pitch. Use the effect of Cupid to increase its level by 1, because it can increase its level based off of the level of the tuner, so you can just increase it by 1, which is really, really good. Then you'll use the effect of Auroradon tributing it to summon out your Colt Wing. This seems very familiar to the normal Auroradon combos, but this is where it diverges. Summon the 001, then use the Colt Wing, which is level 10 right now due to the tokens being level 6 and it being level 4. Then you can synchro 11 for your amazing dragon. Then you'll synchro with Cupid Pitch into one of the tokens for Borreload Savage Dragon. Use the effect of Borrel. Equip the Hulk. Then you get 2 negates. Use the effect of Cupid. Search out a Catch Eve. This card is really good. Like, it's just a free extender. Then you'll use the effect of Amazing Dragon, summoning out the any of your punk monsters from grave, except for the carp. You can't summon the carp, because this can summon any of them, including the level 8, surprisingly. It just can't summon itself out. So you mainly want to go for your tuners here because of Catch Eve, and I'll show you this now. Use the effect of Catch Eve in order to reduce its level by 2, so then it becomes a level 1. Now you can synchro with it and Catch Eve in order to go into Martial Metal Marcher. Use the effect of Marcher in order to summon out the Cupid Pitch, because it can just summon out any tuner from grave, which is absolutely insane. Then you can synchro with the Marcher and the token, which is level 3, for your Muddy Mud Dragon. Use the effect of Muddy Mud Dragon in order to fuse itself and the Cupid Pitch in order to summon out Invoked Mechaba. Then you're going to set your Gabu, and that's it. With this setup, you allow for a Borreload Savage negate, you allow for a Mechaba with fuel that you added. This can basically be another Omni negate, and then you get another negate with Dangerous Gabu, although you could just make it into a pop, which is really good. So that is it for combo number 1. Let's go into the next one. So this is the 2-card combo. Now keep in mind that this combo does not work with just Zeman, because the thing is that normally you would summon the Zeman, use the effect to search Foxy Tune, but you want to save your normal summon in this combo. So any way to get 2 monsters on the field is technically full combo with this if you don't use your normal summon. So if you open like 2 E-Tellys or something along that line, you have access to this combo. So starting off, I use the effect of Foxy Tune, discarding it and the Ash Blossom in order to summon the Zeman from deck. Use the effect of Zeman in order to search out the shark. Now, the difference between this combo and the last combo is you're not going to normal summon the shark. You're going to use E-Telly in order to summon the shark from deck. Now, you want to save this so that way you can quick sync later. So you're gonna use both of them, or use the effect of Shark in order to fuse into your Carp. Use the effect of Carp, tributing it to summon 2 from deck. You're going to summon your Wagon, and you're going to summon your Madam Spider. Use the effect of Spider and the effect of Wagon in order to search out your Gabu, and use the effect to search out your Crash Beats by paying 1200. I don't think I did it yet, but then you summon your Hulk. Use the effect of Hulk, summon your 001 from deck. Then use Link both in order to summon out your Auroradon. Use the effect of Auroradon, summon your 3 tokens. Then use the effect of 001, summoning it out. Use the effect Synchro for, use the effect. I am getting way too much into a rhythm. Summoning out Cupid Pitch. Then you use the effect of Cupid Pitch, changing it to level 5. Use the effect of Auroradon, get rid of them, summon the Colt Wing. Use the effect of Colt Wing, summon the 2. Then use the effect of 001, summoning it out. Use those 2 to synchro into the Amazing Dragon. Now this may seem just like the original combo, but I'll show you where it diverges. Use the 2 synchro for the Bortle Savage. Use the effect of Savage and the effect of Pitch in order to get the negates and search out Catch Eve. Use the effect of your Dragon to summon out the Punk monster. Then use the effect of Catch Eve to reduce the Punk monster's level by 2 in order to summon it out. Then synchro for your Martial Metal Marcher. Use the effect of Marcher, summoning out your Cupid Pitch. Then you're going to use the Marcher and that in order to synchro into your Muddy Mud Dragon. Now, instead of going into your Mechaba, you're going to use these 2 in order to fusion summon into your Albion. So this allows for really crazy plays. Use the effect of Albion, banishing the Muddy Mud and the Metal Marcher in order to summon out your Raijin, since technically this can still be a fusion substitute while in the graveyard, which is really insane. So now you have a negate, you have the Raijin, and you have the Bortle negate. So this is where it gets crazy. You're gonna normal summon the Shark. Then you're gonna set the Crash Beats. You're probably gonna activate, Crash Beats, then set Gabu. Then you're going to, on your opponent's turn, use the effect of Shark in order to synchro with the level 8 branded dragon and itself, which is a level 3 for your second Amazing Dragon. Now, its first effect, if this card is synchro summon, target cards your opponent controls up to the number of level 3 psychic monsters with different names in your you control and in your graveyard, and then return them to hand. So you are able to return 1, 2, 3, 4 monsters to hand, which is absolutely insane. So this combo, let's count it up one more time. You return 4 monsters to hand. You have 2 negates with Bortle and Gabu, and then you have a Book of Moon effect with Raijin. This is absolutely insane. And the fact that this deck can pivot and is so consistent means that it's a really good choice going into the next format. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the deck. Please like, subscribe, share, comment, let me know what you thought, and let me know if there was anything you would change about the list. I built this list specifically because it was the most consistent way to get into your multi-negate boards, but you can still play a version where you turbo into Amazing Dragon on your opponent's turn with a Gabu, and it allows you to play around a lot of stuff, allowing for a bit of change up when it comes to your plays. But yeah, that's pretty much it, and I will see you in the next Yu-Gi-Oh video. Peace, guys.